Alright, in this next part we're going to start setting up your Google Drive. Google Drive is a cloud storage service. Some of you are probably familiar with iCloud or OneDrive. Dropbox is a really popular one. I think even Amazon's getting into cloud storage. There's tons of different options out there. Most of them will give you some sort of a free amount of storage. But anything beyond the small amount that they give you for free usually comes with a monthly cost or a subscription service. With your OCS Gmail account, you get a ton of free storage. I'm not positive of the exact amount that students get. I am quite sure that it's at least a terabyte. I think it might be as much as 10 terabytes. If you don't know how much a terabyte is, just for perspective, I think the biggest iPad they make is 128 gigabytes. So 1 terabyte would be roughly 10 times as much storage that you get for free as the biggest iPad. Now, I've been using Google Drive now for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I have got a personal account as well as the school account. But I've been filling my school account with all kinds of stuff. I have all of my college papers. I have tons of photos. I have all the course materials that I've created for Oakland Christian over the years. And still, I only have put a tiny little dent in the amount of storage that we have access to. So I would really take advantage of Google Drive while you're here. One of the cool things about Google Drive and cloud storage in general is that the files you save there are accessible anywhere you can access Google via an Internet Explorer or Firefox or Chrome or Safari. Anywhere you can sign on, just about you can access these files. I would very strongly recommend storing your classwork on Google Drive. And perhaps using a flash drive for backup. Both of these things are better than using the lab computers to store your work. The lab computers are used every hour of every day, so there's a good chance that there's at least 8 people using your computer that day. And people lose work every single year. No matter how much I stress backing up files, people inevitably will store stuff on the lab computers and it gets lost. It just happens every year. So save yourself a ton of heartbreak and extra work by backing up your files. In technology, we say if it doesn't exist in 2 places, it doesn't exist. So save it and make a backup. And cloud storage is great for a backup. So in this activity, you're going to create some new folders in Google Drive. You're going to upload some course resources into your new folders. And then, like you did for Gmail, you're going to research a tip, trick, hack, or add-on that you think would be beneficial for OCS students to use. And then you're going to post your findings on the Academic Seminar Schoology page. And then additionally, I think probably for the people who get the most likes, in other words, people really like that hack, there's going to be a small prize of some sort, and I'll also award a badge for that. So to get started, what you're going to want to do is open a browser and sign into Google. I like to sign in right from my email page, and then you're going to click this little icon here. This is the Google Apps icon, and this will bring up the most commonly used apps. I like to, I'm sorry, on my computer I have it installed as well as an application. So I've got Google Drive here as well as here on my dock. It also, when you install it on your own computer at home, will then come up with a Google Drive folder for you to save in here. So you can save anything here. Pretty cool. So anyways, you're going to want to open up Google Drive, and you'll see I already have lots of folders and stuff created in my drive, but I'm just going to show you how to get started. So what you're going to want to do is click on New and click on Folder, and you're going to call your first folder Academic Seminar. I would suggest this is where you store all the stuff that I send you, anything that relates to our class or classroom specifically, and then inside we're going to create course folders for your individual courses. So you'll create one called Academic Seminar, and so now that's created, and we're going to double click it to open it, and we're going to create some new folders in here as well. So we click on New and Folder, and we're just going to say you're first enrolled in Sociology. Oops. And hit Create, and maybe you're also in Psychology. Those are a pretty common pairing. And hit Create. You got your 3 folders. You've got Academic Seminar and your 2 course folders. If you're in a year-long course, you may only have 2 folders, and that's fine. Now we want to add some resources to your folders. So we're going to go back to Academic Seminar, if I can get there. And to get your resources, you're going to go to Schoology and click on Materials. I'm sorry, you're going to want to go to Academic Seminar, and download the syllabus. You'll click on Syllabus, and just like in the other one, it'll bring up a preview, but we actually want to download the file this time. You'll download it, and when it downloads, you'll find it wherever it shows up on your screen, probably in the Downloads folder, and then you can just click on your Academic Seminar folder, drag, and drop it wherever you want it. Now you have a copy made. It's on your desktop or in your Downloads folder, but now it's also stored in your Academic Seminar folder. I would suggest doing the same thing when you get access to your courses. Log into your LMS, find your syllabus for psychology, say, and upload it and make a copy of it. Occasionally, if you're working with like Peak or GradPoint, these services occasionally go down, and you may, usually only for a short period of time, but you may need access to some of these materials in a pinch. And so having an extra copy of it and your practically unlimited storage space is a really good idea. The final part of this assignment is to research some tips and tricks. So I would go to Google, and I would put in something like Google Drive hacks. Best Google Drive hacks somebody has. And 15 tricks you never knew you can get the most out of Google Drive. Just research something that you think would be useful, something that you think other students would like. And when you find one that you do like, you're going to screenshot it. And again, I'm doing it with a Mac, so it might look a little bit different. If you're using the PC Lab, you're going to want to use Control Print Screen. I'm going to use Command Shift 4. And I like this one, let's say. So we're going to snap it. We're going to go back to Schoology. And we're going to go back to our course. And post on the page by clicking Updates. And just put in something like, well, what does our tip say? Ours says, you can find out how much of your storage you're using by clicking on such and such. I like this feature because it shows you how much storage you have used or have left. You're then going to want to attach the image. Open. And post it. Once you've posted it, you can review other people's posts on the page and click like on the ones you genuinely like. Don't just vote for the person that you like necessarily, but take some time and really look at the resources that other people have posted, and then vote for the ones that you like. Of course, you can vote for yourself, but I would encourage you to vote for at least one other person's tip or trick. Once you've completed that, you should, let's take a look at the assignment. Oops. Take a look at our rubric. Once you've created an academic seminar folder and shared it, you've created course folders that are present and located inside the academic seminar folder, and the syllabus has been uploaded to the academic seminar folder, and a useful tip or trick or hack add-on has been explained and posted to Schoology. You're all set. So I just noticed that the one thing I haven't done yet is showing you how to share it. Share it. So we'll want to go back to Google Drive, and I want you to share your academic seminar folder with me. So in order to do that, you'll click on academic seminar, and then you'll click on this little person here, which is share, and you'll say who you want to share it with. Because all of our email addresses are pre-populated, you can just start typing my name, or you can type in AK, and you'll see it's just me and Mrs. Klein. You would select me and share it with me. And to do that, you would just hit send. I'm not going to do that because this is my folder, but that's all you would need to do in order to share it.